China is still dragging its feet on approving U.S. requests for rare earth materials, despite promising to ease exports just 2 weeks ago. Now, American firms say they're stuck waiting weeks for responses, with many applications outright denied. The holdup is pushing up costs and could reignite U.S.-China trade tensions. And it's not just finished magnets. U.S. companies say requests for the raw materials needed to make them are also facing major delays. That's forcing manufacturers to scramble. Some are even paying extra for air freight just to keep production running. Many in the industry now worry the delays could be long-term, despite assurances from the White House that exports would return to normal. One rare earth analyst notes that although China may have lifted restrictions on paper, certain bureaucratic procedures are still slowing down approvals. Analysts say the situation shows how Beijing can tighten its grip on U.S. supply chains and hurt American businesses when it wants to. China produces 90% of the world's strongest rare earth magnets used in EVs and fighter jets. In May, exports of those magnets to the U.S. fell by 93% compared to last year. Washington accuses China of stalling export licenses, but Beijing claims it's simply trying to keep the materials out of military hands. What's more, the Wall Street Journal says China is making companies hand over lists of their tech experts. That way, they don't share anything with foreigners seeking independence from Beijing's rare earth supply chains. One U.S. magnet importer says it's getting painfully expensive just to keep factories running. If the current pace continues, American manufacturers may face increasing pressure in the months ahead. Despite the challenges with China over rare earths, the U.S. might finally have a chance to bring some refining back home. In Oklahoma, a nickel refining machine was recently uncovered. It's a big step towards breaking China's grip on this key energy metal. The facility hopes to turn Oklahoma into a hub for processing critical U.S. minerals, a sector that's been dormant for decades. The world is watching China's rare earth control. The European Union's industry commissioner is warning that Beijing is using rare earth as economic blackmail, and he is urging Europe to build up its own reserves. He says if Europe has oil and gas reserves, it should have rare earth reserves too. In response to China's latest delays, the EU is fast-tracking its Critical Raw Materials Act. The goal is to reduce Europe's reliance on rare earth from countries like China to no more than 60% by 2030. Japan already created reserves after China cut off exports in 2010. South Korea maintains a stockpile of rare earths expected to last about 100 days if supply is disrupted. And Australia plans to build its own rare earth supply chain. This effort aims to reduce China's control over the materials used in products ranging from smartphones to military technology.